Please be sure to subscribe to the channel to update the fastest and most accurate news.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my Journalism of the Heart news channel. The story for today is the brides and grooms searched for love in the Married at First Sight experiment. While some had their happy ever after, others weren't successful in their pursuit to finding love. The Season 9 cast have left the experiment and resumed life on the outside, pursuing love in all its different forms. Stream every episode of Married at First Sight for free on 9 Now. Now that the brides and grooms now have access back to their social media accounts, here's how you keep up to date with them beyond the experiment. Carolina, 33, was one of the most controversial brides on MAFS after her cheating scandal with Daniel played out. After being turned away from the experts to re-enter the experiment together, Carolina and Daniel are still happily together. The Brazilian-born bride fell pregnant at 15 to her high school boyfriend and has raised her son as a single mother, with the support of her family in Brazil. Carolina has now changed her Instagram bio to include a ring with Daniel's account tagged, clearly making their relationship's Instagram official. She also included a link to her business and her location tag of Sydney. During the experiment, Domenica Dom never had an issue telling people exactly what she thinks. The fiery bride is somewhat of a pocket rocket, an outgoing, feisty and passionate Italian. She comes from a big family, stands up for what she believes in and protects those she loves. You don't want to get on her wrong side. Domenica has since changed her Instagram bio to read, "Me, my dog and Ayala captured the hearts of MAFS viewers for her level-headed, honest and loyal personality. Hot, edgy and covered in tattoos, it's hard to believe Ella hadn't been in a relationship for 9 years prior to entering the experiment." The bride is in tune with her sexuality and believes a strong sexual connection in relationships is important. Her Instagram bio now reads, "Just me navigating through the next chapters of life." Holly, 36, desperately wanted to meet the love of her life so she can become a mother. Holly was upfront about the time pressure she feels to fall pregnant, which is why she turned to the MAFS experts for help. After not finding love on the experiment, Holly now has a new man in her life, and it turned out he's someone she has known for a while through friends. Jessica's time on MAFS was short-lived after finding no romantic connection with Daniel. Although she was unlucky in finding love, Jess looks at her parents, who are her best friends, celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary as the epitome of what a marriage should look like. Kate, 38, has never been in a relationship, never had a boyfriend, and never had anyone say "I love you." When Kate has ventured out into the dating world, her loneliness allowed herself often to be treated badly by guys rather than knowing her own self-worth. Kate didn't find her happily ever after with Matt, but still remains hopeful. Kate has now changed her Instagram bio to include her run on Season 9 of MAFS, a link to her business and that she's a twin. Olivia was lucky enough to find her happily ever after with Jackson, but struggled to get along with some of the other brides. The 27-year-old has struggled with low self-confidence for years. She had gastric sleeve surgery to lose 50 kilograms when she was 22, adopting the mentality of taking what she can get. Olivia's Instagram bio now reads, "Just here for a good time." Samantha, 26, is a strong and independent spirit who is passionate about her career. During her time on the experiment, Sam struggled to find a deeper connection with Al. Despite leaving the experiment single, Sam remains good friends with Al. As for what she wants to find in a partner, Samantha would love ambition, confidence and self-sufficiency in an older man. Sam has now included her fashion business on her Instagram bio, along with being on Season 9 of MAFS. Selin, 32, is a single mum to a son who's almost free. She comes from a close-knit, loud Turkish family. She's looking for a good man who will be honest and faithful, and someone who will be on her and her son's team for life. Selena, 32, who is half Cambodian and half Chinese, is the self-proclaimed black sheep of her family because she didn't become a doctor or lawyer and pursued her passion for hairdressing instead. She says if her parents had their way she would already be married to an older, wealthy Asian. She has struggled with relationships in the past as men have often seen her as a novelty rather than a smart, ambitious woman. Selena didn't find love in the experiment. Sadly, her relationship with Cody ended between the reunion dinner party and the reunion, which left her heartbroken. Selena has now included all her social media accounts on her Instagram, making it easy to keep up to date with her. Tamara, 29, describes herself as an alpha personality. She's self-assured, confident, sassy and outspoken, and will tell anyone what she thinks of them. She's financially independent, ambitious and owns her own home, so she has high expectations for a partner, someone who can match her on all levels and not be intimidated. In the past, Tamara has found guys will do anything to impress her, but she gets bored quickly and needs someone who will hold and keep her attention. She also takes great pride in her appearance and expects her partner to do the same. Tamara has changed her Instagram bio to Married at First Sight. S9. Al captured the hearts of MAFS viewers for his lovable and cheeky personality. Coming into the experiment having never had a serious relationship, Al had a lot to learn. While Sam couldn't look past his lack of maturity, the pair left the show as good friends. Since the show ended, Al has a close relationship with the grooms and is now known for his many shoeies. Al has now changed his Instagram bio to include his joint Instagram and TikTok account with Brent. At 1.93 meters (6'4", Anthony fits the description: tall, dark and handsome. When he's not working in sales, Anthony is in the ring as the semi-pro wrestler, Tommy Hellfire. While Anthony didn't find the one on MAFS, the groom revealed he has since found love. Confident, charismatic and sociable, Brent lived a high life in Dubai for 7 years running a successful events management company. Brent came into the experiment wanting a natural beauty who is genuine, sensitive and non-judgmental. After a rollercoaster ride with Tamara, Brent decided to call it quits at the final vows, where he threw his palm cards in the air before sensationally storming off. It was a brutal dumping. Brent has now changed his Instagram bio to include his famous last words to Tamara: "Good luck, good riddance." He also included his joint Instagram and TikTok account with Al. Cody, 30, is an easy-going guy from Sydney's northern beaches, who loves nothing more than spending an afternoon at the beach with his mates. Cody lost his father when he was 15, a devastating event that made him put his walls up and avoid serious relationships. While Cody committed to Selena at their final vows, he blindsided everyone at reunion commitment ceremony after he broke things off the night before. Daniel, 30, was one of the most controversial grooms on MAFS after her cheating scandal with Carolina played out. Despite being turned down by the experts for re-entering the experiment together, Daniel and Carolina are still very much together. Daniel has changed his Instagram bio to winner at MAFS 2022 and included his location tag of Sydney. Dion, 33, is a successful guy who enjoys the finer things in life, like designer clothes, cars, boats and helicopters. Like his grandfather said, life is too short to smoke cheap cigars. Dion was clearly a fan favorite after we watched the happy-go-lucky groom work tirelessly to make his relationship with Carolina work. While Dion walked out of the experiment single, HES made great friends with the brides and grooms. Jack, 26, is a charismatic and likable guy who gets on with everyone. He also tends to be the voice of reason, a peacemaker with a great moral compass. We watched Jack stick by Domenica's side through thick and thin, and although the pair can't confirm whether they are dating or not, they remain very close friends. Jack has changed his Instagram bio to "I just like dogs and people." Jackson, 30, is outgoing and upbeat, a larrikin who describes himself as the class clown. Sparks were flying from the moment Jackson laid eyes on Olivia. After some ups and downs on the show, the pair seem closer than ever and now live together. Matt has been married before, but their 7-year marriage ended after years of heartbreakingly unsuccessful IVF took its toll on them. The couple turned to fostering children when their own fertility journey struggled, over 27 in total. Despite not finding love in the experiment, HES not giving up on his hopes of becoming a dad and believes HES destined to fall in love again. Mitch, 26, is a financial planner and part-time model from the Gold Coast. While it was a promising start to Mitch and Ella's relationship, cracks started to show as time went on. Mitch found it hard to commit to Ella in the long run, not wanting to put any labels on their relationship. Since the show ended, Mitch has been rumored to be dating another bride, Tamara. He has changed his Instagram bio to "Go big, don't wig." That is all for today news. Please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update.